Dog Gadgets live.
Hello. Welcome to Brown Dog Gadgets Live. I am Amanda, the Education Outreach Coordinator here at Brown Dog Gadgets, and I'm joined by Pete, the man behind the camera. Oh, so close, Pete.
Oh, my green screen didn't work.
There! That's not the fun one, though.
Oh, I'll fix it next
It's okay. Pete's been working hard at making the magic even more magical.
Whatever.
I am really excited for our live stream today because we are figuring out a way to spread a little bit more kindness in our world. November 13th. Oh, there he is. See, he's
slipped a wall somewhere in there.
Yeah.
All right.
November 13th is World Kindness Day. There are so many ways we try to teach kids about kindness in the classroom. Celebrating World Kindness Day is definitely something that I always really tried to do when I was a teacher. But there are so many different ways that you can help students learn about kindness. One of which is celebrating World Kindness Day. So we're going to be making a spread kindness card today.
Beautiful.
We intentionally did not make it say World Kindness Day so you could talk about it any time of the year. We wanted to make sure that it was something. Good job, Pete. I like it.
Okay.
We wanted to make sure it was something that you could use any time of the year, not just for World Kindness Day, because we know that we want to make sure that we're teaching our kids how to be kind all year round, and some adults too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it would be really cool if on the inside you had students, really write some kind messages to someone or whatever. So we'll talk about that in a minute. One of the other things I found when getting ready for today.
I'm in the control room. Look at that.
Pete's having a lot of fun with his
Okay.
screen today. I like it. One of the other things I found when I was trying to decide what I wanted to talk about today was I've done it in the past with some classrooms where we've played kindness bingo. So I found some kindness bingo cards, and we'll switch to the overhead real quick, on randomactsofkindness.org. So, and we will have this linked in the YouTube video, but it is literally just randomactsofkindness.org. And they have 30 different bingo cards. So you could have kids have a different one. You could print out one for your whole classroom. What I really liked doing with this was printing out one, and we were working on being kind as a classroom. So we would talk about a bunch of the different ways that are on here, the ways that we could be kind. And when someone would do one of those things, they would come and tell us. We would write their name or cross it off or put a sticker on it, whatever that was, just to kind of get them realizing different ways that they could be kind. So I did my chores without being asked. That one's my favorite right there, especially for my own children. Read to someone, got at least 30 minutes of exercise today. So not just being kind to others, but ways you could be kind to yourself. I made a new friend, asked someone about their day, returned a shopping cart. There's lots of great things on these. And like I said, they've got 30 different ones. I'm guessing a lot of the things are reused, but definitely a fun way to get going with kindness in the classroom. One thing I plan on doing with these, I printed out 4. I'm going to take them home and going to put my kids' names on all of them and just kind of see what they can do in the next, however long we want to do it for. So I've got 4, one for each of my children and then one for me as well. I want to make sure that I'm actually modeling that behavior for them too, and showing them that, it's not just something we work on as kids, but it's something we should work on forever. That's what makes our world a better place.
Is there a square you can check off today? Did you do any of those things?
I probably said thank you to someone, but I'm not going to check it off unless I'm completely sure. I did wake up with a smile on my face.
Wow, really? I don't know that I've ever done that. I don't know.
You got to work on it.
I did get 30 minutes of exercise today. So
there you go.
I'll go with that.
Perfect. So really a great way, and you could even have, if you've got to fill in your own act of kindness, so you could discuss different ways that maybe aren't on here that you could be kind. Or if there's something on here that really just doesn't work for your classroom or for your students, Who's to say you can't change it to something else? Lots of options. There is one on here, and I don't remember if it was on this one. There's one that says, oh yeah, left a positive note on a random locker. This is where something about a positive note to someone, where this card could come into play as well. So we've got our spread kindness card. Like we said, we didn't actually put World Kindness Day on it, so you could use it any time of year. It is a simple paper circuit that we'll build together right now. You can find all of our templates on browndoggadgets.com, and you can see that we have it in black and white as well as color. So you can have students color it as well, make it really festive and decorative. Pete, one thing I realized.
What did you realize?
I skipped my whole social media line. I was so excited for World Kindness Day.
I assumed you were going to do it in the middle or mix things up a little bit.
I'm going to mix it up. So I'm going to talk about it now. If you do not follow us on social media, please go ahead and check us out at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X, or YouTube. We've got lots of different lives up on YouTube that you can check out for different topics that we've done over the past couple months. Also, if you are watching this live right now, please feel free to comment, to send us a message. We love to hear from you. We love to see what suggestions you have, or maybe ways that you've taught kids how to be kind in your classroom. Definitely.
Yeah.
Also, all of our templates and lesson plans are free on our website, browndoggadgets.com. And then if you do have any questions, you can always email us as well at help@browndoggadgets.com. There we go. Now I'm back on track.
Right.
All right. So we've got our spread kindness card. And we'll switch to that overhead view. Perfect. So like I said, you can print it off in color or in black and white. I do love the arts and crafts option of printing it off in black and white. It just makes it a little bit more fun for kids. They can really express themselves with that. So I am going to do the color version today. And I'm going to go ahead and just fold it. I didn't do that part yet. That's okay. We did print it on a nice thick cardstock. That way it stands up to the weight of the circuitry. All right, so on the inside, we've got the template for the actual circuit. And then on the front, you can see that the LED is actually going to be the dot for the word kind, or kindness. When we're using our LEDs, we're gonna actually poke holes through those two spots. I don't want to use the LED legs to poke holes through because I will probably bend and break them. So I'm going to use a push pin or a safety pin. We say safety, but last time I poked myself with it, Pete.
Well, it's safe, but you are not. I
know, I was not safe.
It's not a safety, Amanda.
I guess not. All right, so I poked 2 holes through there, and I'm going to thread my LED legs through those holes. The template itself shows that we want the positive leg on the top and the negative leg on the bottom. And you'll see that my LED legs are different lengths. The long leg is positive and the short leg is negative. So I'm going to make sure my positive goes through the top, just like that. I'll flip it over, and then I'm going to bend the LEDs down to match my template. Like that. Now comes the fun part. We are going to use our maker tape. Maker tape is nylon conductive tape. It's used in place of copper foil tape. Copper foil tape is really easy to break. It is not always, why is it creeping?
Just moving.
I like it. Copper foil tape is just not very reliable when it comes to conductivity. Our maker tape, you can put 2 pieces, one right over the top, and it's conductive all the way through. It's just really great stuff. If you have never used maker tape, you can go on to browndoggadgets.com and you can request your own sample pack. The sample pack comes with a little roll of maker tape as well as a holder for that maker tape. It also has a 5 different projects in here. So you create a name tag, an acrylic name badge, a BristleBot, a solar bug, and there's directions to even use some felt to create a wearable. So if you have not used MakerTape before and you'd like to try it out, this is definitely the way to go. Jump on over to our website and request your own free sampler pack. All right, back to our MakerTape. You'll see that our MakerTape is on this awesome tape holder. All these files for these 3D printable pieces are on our website. So you can go to browndoggadgets.com and print off your own little holder if you don't have one like that. We also have holders for our 20-meter rolls too. So those files are all online for you to print. We even have 3D files for this battery holder, or you could print a giant battery holder. So many options. So yeah, all those files are online for you. All right, we're gonna jump into using our MakerTape. With the MakerTape, I'm gonna cut the end here so I can actually show you my favorite way to start it, because mine had a little bit started already for me. When you're using the MakerTape, sometimes people get frustrated because it can be hard to get off the roll if you don't know, or how to off the backing, if you don't have this trick. So we suggest holding it about 1 centimeter from the top, and then you take your finger, the pad of your finger, and just pull down a couple times, and pulling that, it'll pull that tape away from the backing. It's a nice easy way to get it to come off. All right. Now I could measure and cut my strips and then pull it away, or I can literally just pull away and start sticking it down and cut where I need to. That's the beauty of MakerTape, is since it is conductive all the way through, if I don't have enough, I can just add more. If I have too much, I can cut it shorter. Now, that was path A. Path B is actually a tape loop that holds the battery in place. So I'm going to cut about 1 inch of MakerTape, and I'm going to turn it into a loop of tape, just like you would on the back of a poster, with the sticky side facing out. And I'm going to put it right on top of path A. And then I'll put my battery on top of that. That will make sure that the negative side of the battery is coming in contact with this path, which then in turn will end up back at the short LED leg. If you do print these out, best way to get the batteries out, push it out from the bottom. So handy. Now, like we said, this pathway is leading back to that short LED leg. And remember, the short leg is the negative leg. So I'm going to make sure that the negative side of the battery, or that bottom side, is down, which would mean the positive side is facing up. So right now I've got my negative side leading to this path. And then I'm going to take some MakerTape and add it onto pathway C. And that's going to hold down my short LED leg. I'm just going to put it right over that LED leg.
Oh no, you've made it way too long.
Oh no! Oh well, doesn't matter.
Fine.
It's not touching anything down here.
Yep.
If I made it too long at the top though, that can cause a problem. I want to make sure I've got that gap in between those two LED legs, and that my 2 pieces of tape up here do not touch, because that can cause a short circuit. But down here, it doesn't matter. And then I'm going to take my nail and run it along the sides of that LED leg just to make sure I have a great connection. And I'm going to continue with my path D, holding down my long LED leg. It doesn't have to be perfect. That's the great thing. These templates are there as a guide for you. Half the time when I'm creating a project, there isn't a template. We just build the circuit based on our knowledge of
Freestyle.
Yeah.
Freeform.
And then path E needs to connect with path D and connect with the positive side of the battery, because it's connecting with the long LED leg or the positive LED leg. just like that. And now it should be lit up. There we go. So that is our spread kindness card. I can see just kids writing some really kind things in here, thanking people for things, whatever the case may be. Just makes it a fun way to engage. Greetings. Thank you for joining us from Spain. I want to go there someday. We love the tape holders as well. If you haven't printed any off yourself, definitely should check them out. They are very handy.
Yeah,
Thank you for commenting. I really appreciate that.
that's nice.
Awesome. So that is our project for today. Like we said in the past and we said earlier, if you have not followed us on our social media accounts, please do so. We are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter or X, and YouTube. We also have tons of videos up on YouTube for lives that we've done. So you can check out some of the previous things that we've done. We've got some really great projects, as well as checking out browndoggadgets.com, where we have lots of templates and lesson plans that you can download and use free of charge. If you wanted to make this card, you could also use everything that's in our Paper Circuits kit, plus the downloadable template, and you could do this with ease. Other than that,
Ooh, hold on. I want to mention on if you go to YouTube, you have to click on the live tab to
Right.
see all the live, but we also put them all in a playlist called BDG Live. So that's sometimes a little easier to share or get to, but that's just going to have, it's going to roll in every new video we have. It's going to go there, so you can watch all the live stuff there.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then tomorrow we will be creating our light up robot toy. So it is a paper circuit using cardstock or what's thicker? Cardboard.
Cardboard.
It was not coming to me. Or even using reusable like cereal boxes or like soda boxes, that thinner cardboard. It's a great project to use some recyclables on as well.
Nice.
Wonderful.
Look at that. Yeah.
That's very cool. Well, we look forward to seeing you tomorrow for our light up robot toy. Other than that, we'll see you next time.
Alrighty.
Thanks.